When you come to hospice, you typically have a less than 6-month prognosis and no longer want to focus on a cure. Instead, you want to focus on compassionate care at the end of your life. So we certainly focus on ways to give patients more quality time with their families and their caregivers during this time.
And that's our job, to assure that a patient and families have the maximum quality of life when the quantity of life may be limited.
So our focus from the medical perspective is certainly to have the patient be as comfortable as possible in their home so they can enjoy that quality time with their loved ones. And so we want to make sure that all of their symptoms are controlled and they're feeling very comfortable in their home setting.
They had somebody that came in and played the harp, and my wife loved it, and it just created just a fantastic environment, you know, in a very stressful place. They offered the chaplain would come in and she'd spend time with us and talk to us. They had social workers come in and help us. Social workers would, you know, reach out to each one of my kids and to myself to see if we needed any additional help.
Collectively, we're all there to support them in their medical needs and their human needs, their relationships, those things that are life for all of us. And so we try to address that whole life setting. It's much more than just taking care of someone medically. It's taking care of the whole person and relating to them and their family.
So what Hospice of the Piedmont is able to do is to bring experts that have training from multiple vantage points to put together a care plan that we can deliver to the patient and the family to minimize the suffering from multiple dimensions. What we find is this stigma that hospice means giving up, that hospice is walking away from any hope.
People are afraid of it. They think it's a death sentence. It's like a dirty word, and we just really need people to understand that it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing, and a good death is much better than a bad death.
We want to step in as early as possible to assure that we're supporting the patient and the family with the highest quality of life at the end of life. And that's what we aim to do with every patient and family that comes under the service of Hospice of the Piedmont.